Hello there, Sarah from 17 once again, introducing you to my beginner's guide of Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Master Ninja mode. This is the second part to chapter 2, this is the MASAKADO boss. And this guy is a pain in the ass. I do not like this boss at all. The main gist of how you beat it is you kill the mages, you chain the essence that they drop into ultimate techniques on the boss himself. And then when you do one, it does a lot of damage, you rinse and repeat. The only problem is MASAKADO, or whatever his name is a lot more aggressive on Master Ninja than he was on the other difficulties, so he's constantly up your ass, and he makes it really frustrating, because when you're trying to flying swallow and kill the mages, you'll accidentally lock onto him, and he'll hit you mid-air, and it'll do a lot of damage, and you'll get juggled, and it's just a really bad time. But just aim for the mages as best you can, take them out however you can, try and make sure they don't hit you with the magic, and then use the essence to kill the boss. It's really that simple, but when you try and do it, it is not simple at all, because the mages will hit you with the magic and it knocks you into the air, which is frustrating. Then he'll come over and smack you with his mace, and there's just like that. I don't like that at all. It's so frustrating, and they hit me with it all the time because I'm not very good at closing distance to the mages when they're shooting the spell at me. Right there, I tried to charge a UT. It was really sloppy because he was far too close to me, and I should always do on landing. Should never try and do them from the hip unless I know I can pull them off. But on very hard and Master Ninja, when you take down enough of the boss's life, he actually comes at you on foot like he's doing right now. And don't worry, when he's on foot he's very easy. He's kind of like fighting a normal samurai. The only difference is he probably does a lot of damage, so you just want to try and just beat him up as best you can. I just press square Y and Y to knock him down, and then I execute him on the ground with Y. It's very simple, very easy. There's no real challenge to this part. Do bear in mind, if it's any mages left alive when he's on foot, they will still attack you and make that section a little bit more challenging than it needs to be. But once you've beat the boss, you can push forward into the next area, and it's going to be the Doku fight. So you want to use the save point, and then there's a fight in this courtyard that you can completely skip if you want to. I decided to fight it because I wanted to get my life back for Doku, and I didn't want to use an item. So I don't know if I've mentioned, but if you kill enemies with anything other than the ultimate techniques, I think there's a higher probability of them dropping blue essence. So there you go, a bit of blue essence because I killed him with normal techniques. And if you're ever looking for life, that's the thing to do. Use Izuna drops, use flying swallows, use the blade of Nariti, or whatever it's called, or gleaming blades, whatever moves you want to do, use them and you stand a better chance of getting your life back. And I've probably not mentioned either, when you do the essence charged ultimate techniques, so when you hold Y when there's essence near you, and it speeds up the amount of, you know, time it takes to cast, just like I did then, that will give you a diminished value to the essence, so it will not be worth as much, because the yellow stuff is also currency in the game. And obviously the currency allows you to buy upgrades, it allows you to buy moves, it allows you to buy items. And a few things that have changed on Master Ninja that you might not know is you can no longer hold as many healing items as you could on the other difficulties, and they're also a lot more expensive from Muramasa's shop. So are the upgrades. Everything's just a little bit more pricey. These fights in here can be completely skipped. The reason I don't do them is because there's the magic attack that's coming through the walls, and it just makes the fight frustrating. But when you come into this courtyard, you will come up against Doku. This is a fight that is designed for you to lose. If you can beat him though, you will unlock the next difficulty depending on what difficulty you're on. And you'll remember I've mentioned in previous videos and on the podcast that I was trying to beat this guy on hard to skip playing through hard to get to very hard, and then skip very hard to get to Master Ninja. And I never beat him. And this is a fight against him on Master Ninja where I actually do pretty good. I don't do the charging the UT techniques that seems to be really good against him, because I can't do it. I've tried it and I always get hit. But what does happen here is I go to roll away and jump, but I don't jump because my PS3 pad sticks for some reason on two buttons, on the X and on the triangle, and this was just one of those unlucky moments where I pressed it and it didn't register. So I'm not making excuses. I can't beat this boss anyway. I've never beat this boss, but I would have probably stayed alive a little bit longer because I knew exactly what move he was going to do. He was going to hit the ground, and if you jump on the correct timing, you will dodge that attack very easily, and it just didn't happen. So I end up getting my shit pushed in, which is kind of funny. But This is my strategy for Doku. It is not a functioning strategy because he blocks pretty much everything I do. He's a massive pain in the ass. Usually when he does the fire breath, you can do an on-landing charge and generally hit him with an ET, but I've never really got the timing down for it, and I generally just get grabbed. And this is probably the first time I fought him where he didn't grab me, and every other time he normally grabs me a lot, so I got kind of lucky. But you can actually chain his attack where he does that combo. Oh, this is it, this is it. There we go. See how I do the roll? I would normally follow the roll up with a jump. It didn't jump. But that is the end of Chapter 2, guys. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and you take care now.